some deer standing over there. So, how's it going today, tubes? So, it was actually 40 above out earlier today. So that was nice, but now apparently it's dropped down to 20, but it feels more like almost 30, so I don't know. Unless my stupid thing's not scanning right, but who knows, maybe the dewey's dirty or something. It just hangs out the window, right? So, but anyways, the point of today's video, I'm just going to talk a little bit more. I can hear a diesel engine running. So, interesting. Must just be the neighbors over there or something, I don't know. But, I know there was, come on. I know that Savage Lamore, he was talking about the welder and stuff too, and stuff, and can't remember if Double Strike was talking about it. I think he was a little bit, but honestly, boys, really, you know, I think you guys are telling me about the welder and stuff, you know, that I could just kind of pretty much do all the wiring and stuff myself. So apparently from what everyone was telling me, but really, I don't know if it's really worth my time to, you know, mess with the wiring bullshit. I don't like messing with wiring unless I absolutely have to, but I don't really want to. And I know, like when I was messing with the winch there, that wiring, that's nothing. That's just 2 wires. I'm pretty sure any moron could figure that one out. I hear a truck, but it honestly sounds more like a tractor. So I'm walking up this big old snowbank here to see if I can see anything. But I'm honestly not seeing anything, so it must just be a truck. So, but anyways, really, guys, I don't know if it's really gonna be really worth me fucking around with it. I mean, it'd be a little cheaper, you know. It'd save me money and stuff. But see, the thing is that I got kind of enough crap to deal with. I don't really want to deal with anymore. And plus, I really won't be getting any power back here anytime soon anyway. So, not this summer coming up. It's not gonna happen. So, I don't know. I know that Double Strike suggested just to put a 30 amp Dewey down in the basement, you know, in the house. So I really don't even know if that would be enough. Because I want to be able to run, I mean, I'm not going to run all 3 things at one time, but, you know, I'd rather just have everything on its own Dewey so I don't have to worry about blowing something up. Because, you know, I'm going to have the air compressor, the welder, and the plasma cutter, you know, and then all my lights and everything running. All that stuff would be running just off that Dewey, and I don't know if that would be, if that would really take the load. I'm sure it would, especially if you went with a 30 amp, but really I'm probably just going to go, no, I'm not down that route. I mean, I'm not going to get power put in here anyway. It's not going to happen anytime soon. So, but really, if I'm going to have power put in here, I'd rather just have it really just done by the professionals, you know. I mean, I know you guys would tell me what to do, but, you know, sometimes I kind of wonder, for some people, if they would even tell me the truth, you know. If they would lie to me and then it ends up blowing something up. I'm not saying that you guys would do it, but you never know. There might be somebody new, and they might just be telling me something wrong, you know. I'm not saying you guys would do that, but you never know, right? There could be somebody else that's watching my videos and waiting for the time to say something stupid. So I'd rather just have it done by the professionals and just be done with it. I know it's going to cost me a lot of money, but If it saves me the trouble, yeah, it's worth it. I don't really want to deal with all the wiring and having to route all the wiring, you know, and that one guy suggested that I bury, like if I went to run it off the house, he suggested to bury it, you know, underground. 18 inches, well that's not a super heck of a lot. Well, that's quite a bit. I had another damn tape measure. I got a rotten tape measure in the house. I don't use it anymore, so I don't bring it out here, but she's a little dickard, but I want to buy another new one. Shove that back here. I got one on Northern Tools that I can order, so different brand, so but I can get them anywhere pretty much, so any hardware or anything sells them, so but he suggested just to bury the line underground, right? I can't do that. I could, but you know, you have to get permission to dig in your yard now. So it's just better that I just go overhead with all my power lines and everything, you know. I don't really want to deal with that. So I already got my one power line going overhead, you know, in my extension cord. It's not bad, so. And I actually had to, you guys remember that extension cord that I bought? There's another one like this for the drill. Well, I ended up using that on my computer because I got my, I had my computer plug-in cable thing going right across the middle of the floor to an outlet dewey there, and everyone kind of kept tripping over the damn thing all the time. So I got tired of it, and I was like, well, fuck it, I'll just use that extension cord. So I used my new one for the computer. I just routed that like underneath my bed, and then behind my shelf thingy, and then behind my dresser, and then right into the plug-in. So gets that bullshit out of the fucking way. But now I'm out of a damn extension cord, so I gotta buy another one again. Oh well. Plan on buying lots more of them anyway. So, but yeah, so I don't know. So, and what's fucking retarded is that I got my main hospital bill from everything that I have had to go through. Now, Blue Cross won't cover it because this happened before I had gotten Blue Cross. So, I'm the one that has to pay for that, and that's unbelievably a lot of fucking money. So much that they wanted, I had called the lady up to make a payment kind of arrangement thing you do where I pay a certain amount a month, and she said that since my bills are so extremely high, which I figured they fucking would be, let's just say it's a little under 10 grand. So I'm one that's going to be stuck paying for 10 grand worth of bullshit. It's under 10 grand, so, but she said that I would have to pay $350 a month to just pay off that bill. And I'm like, hell fucking no, I can't do that bullshit. I don't even have $300 to spare every month. In the summertime, it'll probably be a little bit better. In the wintertime, no. And I was like, I'm only hoping to pay less than $100 a month because I can't do that. I got too much other bullshit to pay for. You know? Fuck that bullshit. So she's like, well, I'm going to send you out a piece of paper through the mail, you know, and you have to, you know, tell them why, and bullshit. Bullshit they don't need to know, but apparently they do. You know. And I was like, you know, like when I heard that, I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not paying $350 a month. I can't. If I was, you know, if I had, I guess, a really good job, you know, selling stuff or something, you know, or raising cattle or something, you know, then yeah, I wouldn't have a problem, but I'm only making a certain amount a month, and $350 is not going to happen. And last time this happened, well, it was before I had made, I guess, like the dewey, you know, to pay a certain amount. I was only paying them $50 a month, and they started getting pissy. And I'm like, well, too fucking bad. So, but I think now, since that I'm calling to make the arrangements early, they might let it kind of slide. So I don't know, but I haven't gotten that piece of paper yet. So, is that the neighbor already? No, no, it's not. Somebody else. Everything's getting kind of stiff now. It's getting a little cooler out now. So, but I just said that there's no way in hell that's gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen. So yeah. So that's lovely. But I guess what the hell can you do, right? So. But there's some things I wanted to get done to Big Red too, and I don't know if I'll ever get around to that either. I have so much crap to do that it's never all going to get done in 1 year. I got the snowplow to fix. That's going to only cost me probably... No, the prices in the book are off, so you'd have to go by the internet, but I haven't gone on the internet and looked yet. But to get everything done that I want to get done to the plow, apparently it's going to cost me about $130. That's just to get everything done, so it's not bad, but that depends on what the real prices are now. That book's, 2-3 years old now, so fuck, it's probably even older than that, I don't know. So, yeah, it's got to be about 5 years old, 4 years old anyway. I got that book when I bought Big Red, so, because they had them sitting on the shelf there, I was like, oh, I'll take a couple of these. So, and they were free too, so I didn't have to pay for those. But most books at dealerships are free anyway, so, because I get a lot of John Deere books for free. There must be a trailer sitting in there. I'm seeing some taillights, but I'm not seeing anything else. Looks like a trailer. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That diesel engine running over there. But it's something anyway. Probably a truck of some kind, but... So, yeah, that's just not gonna... well, for the doctor thing, that's not gonna happen. I'm not paying that amount of money a month. That's just insane. That can't happen. So, but there was I don't know if you guys have ever noticed when I plow with Big Red. I think it's normal for the suspension to do this, but I think the suspension is probably finally giving out on the front end because, especially when you have the plow on. My front end just drops. It just goes down so much now that when Big Red even just sits without the plow, it's doing a lot of this now. So I'm not going to really have this, the shocks replaced. I think they're fine, but I think it's the springs that are giving out. So I'm going to upgrade to the... right now these are just the stock springs. I kind of want to upgrade to the heavy duty springs. It said in the book that they would, it would lift the front of the machine up quite a bit more, and then it would take the load of the plow. So, but I'm also thinking about getting spacers for it too. You can get these little chunks of spacers, round things for the springs, I guess, and that would give you even more front lift. I think you can do it for the back too, but it's mostly for the front. Since I'm just running a plow on the front, that's all I would need. Well, I cultivate in the summertime, but that never really brings the back suspension down. That seems to always be up. There's such a good gap between the wheel, the back wheel, and the back fender. While on the front, it's the opposite. It's all freaking touching each other pretty much. That can't be good for that machine to lean like that. So I don't know. I can't remember if it was like that since the day that I bought it. I would have to probably go back to my very first video and see what it looked like then. But I just don't remember it ever leaning that bad down like that. So I think that plow is really dickering the front suspension pretty good. I think it's time to upgrade it. So, but that, of course, my dealer guy would have to do that, because I ain't fucking with the springs. So, I think that was going to be about $180 for the front springs, and I think like another $30 or something for the front spacers. Because even if you do put the front shocks on, I mean, it will bring it up some more, but it probably won't be level like it probably should be. I just don't remember it ever leaning that bad like that. So I mean, like, it's the whole front end has just caved down, pretty much. So I really don't know. I mean, the main reason I can think of why it's doing it is just because of the front plow. So, and then I also I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but I haven't really gotten around to doing it because I've always had so many damn problems. I want to put front and rear brush guards on them too. I've been wanting to do that for quite some time. Apparently you can do that yourself. It looks like it's easy enough to do, but see, I'm going to have him put, I'm going to have my dealer do it too, because I want him to put the front lights on too. You can get little lights that would, I think you can use them too. Some front lights that actually mount to the brush guard. I think nowadays you can get the LED kind, which is probably what I'm really going to go for, but I know that you can still probably get the round ones. You know, the ones that they had back in 2010 and before. So, I don't know. I know that you can get I think it's like a 12-inch LED light. I don't know. I'm sure it would still fit to my kind of brush guard. I can look. But it's definitely time to have some more lighting on Big Red too. I want some more on the back, but I want to put, I've been just wanting to do it to the front, but I might do it to the rear too, is these little rack extensions. I've been wanting to do that too. And I think the one for the rear, if someone, I know there's one guy, the new guy that subscribed to my channel, he did it to his ATV. He's got looks like a Polaris. The Polaris Sportsman, it looked like a 500, so you know, it's probably a newer model, but I don't know for sure. I haven't really looked at it, but he added lights to the front, because he plows with his too, and his has got fucking tracks, his ATV, so I'm sure he does pretty damn good in the fucking snow. Big Red could have tracks too, but I just wanted the regular tires because they do fine, I mean, that's what I want in the summertime. I don't think tracks are very good in the summertime. Well, I mean, I guess they would do okay, but I think the turning radius is a lot more shittier than it is with the wheels. So, and when you're cultivating, you need to be able to make as tight turns as you possibly can. So, but I think what I wanted to do was get the rear rack, and then cut off the sides of it, because I don't really need the sides. I just need the ones that kind of, I guess I could show you in the book, but I didn't bring the book. But I think it's just I think like a 4 or 5 whatever bolt-on Dewey thing. It's got 5 areas that you would bolt it to, and that would just bolt right to the, I think you would just take the rack right off and you would bolt that right to your rack, and then you would just bolt it back down to the machine, I guess. I don't know, but I think I'll just cut off the ends because they would just get in the way for the crap. And all I want to do with those, with the rear rack, is I guess get either lighting like he's got, or get a light bar. You know, I'd probably let it go with this kind of lighting, because then I could probably I could really point wherever I want, and then just I mean, yeah, there's some wiring to deal with, but I think you guys could probably walk me through it, I'm sure. Okay. It would just be for the back. And really, if I wanted to, I don't even have to go into the batteries. I could just go right into the 12-volt plug-in charger Dewey on the machine. That would probably be good enough too, I'm sure. So, I don't know. We'll see how that kind of goes, but I think it would be nice to have lighting on the back, because I need it more on the back than the front. Just because sometimes I'll cultivate at night and I kind of need to see some extra lighting. I need some extra lights to see. I did put a light on Big Red, but you guys remember when I put that light strip on? That's just not going to cut it. I mean, it looks, I guess it would make the machine look a little neater since it's LEDs. And I like it on there anyway, that other light, because it lights up the drawbar pretty good. So if I wanted to hitch on to a trailer or something during the night, then I got lights for that. But I don't think that light would work for cultivating. It's just not bright enough. So, I mean, you can get lights. I think that it would just sit right on the four-wheeler. It's just like one light. And then you could just plug it right into the 12-volt plug-in. There's actually a light bar too. I think you can get. I can get that on Northern Tool, I believe. I don't know, maybe we'll just do that. But I think I'm going to need that rack thing because I got to bolt it to that. Probably could bolt it to the rack thing itself. So, yeah, that probably would work. Then I could just route the wiring underneath the seat and along the frame there up to the plug-in Dewey, because I'm never going to really remove it. I mean, if it's got its own on-off switch, I could pretty much just leave it plugged right in and it just flipping on and off with the switch. I didn't think of that. Maybe that would be okay, I guess. But yeah, so it's getting late and I'm getting a little bit tired now. It's, I think, a little after 7:30, so it stays light out a little bit longer now, so that's nice. Really nice if you have to plow. I mean, if I had to plow, I could still be out. And I could do it late into the night too, but I don't like being out in the dark just because of the lighting situation. I got plenty of lights on the front. You know, I got the triples on the front, but I don't have any lighting on the back. Besides that one that I put on. That strip bar, or strip light thing, but that's just not going to cut it for what I got to do. I think it would be nice for like a safety thing too, because it's so much brighter than my taillights. So, but that doesn't have a flashing mode on it. It's just on or off. But if you had to see something, you know, if you had to get into the glove box or if you had to hitch onto a trailer, the light would be good for that because you don't have to reach all the way around the machine to turn on your big light bar, right? You could just, and the switch is right there on the back, so. But it's on there now, boys, so I'm just going to leave it. So, my dealer, my guy there that works on my four-wheelers, he'll probably, if he comes and picks it up to do any work to it or something, he'll be like, what the hell is that? I'll be like, well, what's it look like, bitch? It's a goddamn light. You got a problem with it? I mean, you know, I've seen people that do a lot weirder things to machines, but, you know, it works for them. It's so they get work done, you know. So, but yeah. So, piece of damn paper. Who's this now? Definitely not the neighbor. No, that's a Ford. That's a Ford trucker. Piece of shit. Yeah, another thing I was going to talk about too. This is kind of starting to piss me off. Well, to you people that don't own diesel trucks, then you won't know really what I'm talking about, unless you do know about them. But I guess these newer trucks now have this protection Dewey on them for their exhaust. So if you guys are wondering why these newer trucks don't make black smoke like they used to, it's because of that damn thing that they put on. I think it's just like a big filter kind of filter Dewey. Oh shit, there's a Ford truck, boys. Oh shit. Don't back down this fucking road. Good, yeah, don't back down this road, cocksucker. No one wants to deal with your bullshit right now. But yeah, so, but these newer trucks, I guess, I think it's like 07 and up, they have that thing now. The older ones don't, which, you know, which is okay with me, but I guess apparently, diesel smoke, black smoke, or coal, as some people like to call it, is bad for the environment. It's bullshit, nigger. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. A lot of people on that video were saying diesel smoke is nothing compared to gasoline. And I believe, I'm 100% with that, because gas is so hard on the environment. It's a lot worse than diesel. Diesel, I think, is a little bit cleaner. Burns a little bit cleaner, but not very much. But, you know, piss off with your freaking environment bullshit. And they're saying about this diesel smoke causes haze. It makes it rain more often. Some other fucking. I'll put the link to the video below. You guys can watch that stupid gay video. But that was just covering a little bit of it. Probably not the whole story, but yeah, that Ford pickup truck sitting down here now. But you know, I just don't believe it. I think it's garbage because if diesel trucks are so damn hard on the environment, then why do diesel trucks even exist? You know why they exist? Because they have more pulling power, they're easier on fuel, and they last forever. They just... God, shut up, environment people. And I guess apparently in Canada, because all this video is from Canada, and I'm sure their rules apply here in America too. But I guess if you have that protection Dewey thing removed from your truck, and you go to Canada, and a cop pulls you over for making black smoke, you can get a ticket. Okay, well if that's the case here, let's say in Minnesota, I'm going to have a lot of tickets, I guess, because I'm taking that bitch off. Because I don't care about the damn environment. That's not my problem. You only live once. I'm only going to live once, so I ain't going to give a fucking shit, you know? Now, I know there's a lot of you guys that like the environment. The truck's backing up. Creepy. And you guys want to take good care of it. Well, you know, there's some people that are going to. And there are some people that just ain't going to give a shit, and I'm one of them. I don't know how the rest of you guys feel, but I'm honestly not really going to give a crap. You know? I don't know if that rule applies here too, like if you get pulled, you know, if you make black smoke, and if you do it in front of a cop, you get pulled over. I don't know, but, you know, a lot of the older trucks have that, and you know, they're still out making black smoke too, so... I mean, I guess if you do it off-roading, or on your own private land, they ain't gonna do anything to you, but I guess if you do it, like, in town or in the city or something, that would be a problem, but... I don't really give a fuck, you know? And they say that diesel smoke will give you cancer or something like that. Some kind of a cancer it'll give you. Okay, well, in my book... the only fucking way you're going to get cancer, or whatever freaking disease it gives you, is if you stick your goddamn face right in the fucking pipe. Which a lot of people do that. I've seen that. You can look that up on YouTube. There's a lot of people doing that, too. Okay, well, it's nice knowing you, because you're going to die in probably a couple of years, you stupid goof. But, you know, if you... You know, and a lot of people are saying, too, and it's even the guy in the video... Because there's a guy up in Canada that will remove that Dewey. Now, I don't know if there's anybody here in America that'll do that. But when I get my Dodge Ram, I'll make a video of it, you know, and you know, then I'll probably get tons of people that'll watch, and somebody can tell me then. But you know, he says that diesel smoke is heavier than gas, so then diesel just falls right down to the earth, and it goes right back into the earth. Gasoline smoke or exhaust, you know, goes right up into the atmosphere, which is true, explaining the big old fucking haze all over the cities. You know, when you go to, like, New York, you know, LA, big giant cities, there's such a freaking haze above them. Like, I'm like, how do you breathe? Well, that's because people run their cars every day, 24/7. You know, that goes a white truck. Yeah, if you watch my videos, there you are. You're totally been son of a bitch, dude. Whoever owns that truck. It looks like a white Chevy. A little bit newer. Oh, you guys ain't even seeing this. There you are. So, if you watch my videos, whoever you are in that truck, you totally been son of a bitch. I don't know who the hell that is, but yeah. So, but you know, diesel smoke. Most of the time, will fall right down to the earth. A lot of times, I've seen it go up into the air, but yeah, I think it would just fall right back down. You probably, once it disappears, you ain't going to see it, so who knows what it does after that point. Because the black smoke, you know, does disappear after a while. So, but, you know, I don't really give a shit. I don't really care. You know, and that's, you know, if you look at any newer truck, I think 2007 and up, any truck that's got a Cummins or a Duramax or whatever, you know, they got for a diesel engine, take a look at their exhaust tip and see if it looks black. If it's not black, if it's all rusted to shit because it's rusting because of the dirt, then it's got that safety thing built into it. And then go take a look at the older trucks. The trucks under that, which are probably, I don't know if they would have it or not, but find a truck, any older truck, and look at their exhaust tip. If it's black, then it doesn't have that safety feature built in. That's a real Cummins truck or Duramax or whatever you got, you know. I'm just going to turn this light off right now so we don't kill the battery, even though it does get good charging. But, you know, I'm not going to really give a damn. You know, that's what diesel trucks do. They make tons of black smoke, and that's just what they do. That's what they do. If you got a problem with diesel trucks killing the environment, well then why are you still making them? I don't think gas engines are any better. I think they're more crap. Actually, I think they're a lot more shittier. Because there's a Jeep. Beep, beep, I'm a Jeep, sucker. That's a piece of shit, whatever that one is, the red one again. But, you know, gas engines ain't no better. They're not, at all. Now, Raptor 6 has a Dodge Ram 1500. I think he said it was a 1500, right? Yeah, it must be. But he wants to upgrade to a 2500 diesel. I would, I don't know how many miles he's got on his 1500, but it probably can't really be that many. But, you know, I don't know if he's had any major problems with it, but really, to be honest with you, man, that truck's not going to last too much longer. Even though it is a Dodge, it might last a little bit longer than maybe a Chevy or a GMC or whatever the other fucking brands of the trucks are out there in the world. You know, it's just, you know, there's a lot of older trucks too, you know, even like the one that Savage Demore has, that honestly I think would probably outlive a newer gas truck just because those trucks are better made and, you know, they have less computer chips in them. Savage Demore's truck is a real truck. That's a real workhorse. But, you know, it's not going to live forever. Unfortunately, you know, it's going to die eventually. So, but hopefully if it does, then I can buy it off him. Because I do like his old truck there. You know, even though we have a truck just like it, but fuck it, I'll turn his truck into a good old work truck too. So, but it'd be a bitch to get it down here. But hopefully I'll have my big old truck and I can just go drive down there myself and pick it up. So, more trucks the better. You can never have too many trucks, that's for sure. But yeah, I would definitely Savage Demore if you ever do plan on getting like another truck. I don't expect you to get a brand new one, unless you want a brand new one. But if you get another used one, make sure it's got a damn diesel engine in it. You'll be pretty. I'm pretty sure you'll be pretty freaking happy with it because it'll live a long time. I even seen a video on YouTube. This guy's got an older Dodge Ram 3500, I think it is. It's a diesel. The son of a bitch has got almost 900,000 miles. It's still running like new. It needs, you know, maintenance every now and then. You know, new oil filters, air filters, fuel filters, new oil. That's easy shit, you know. It hasn't ever had major problems like a blown piston or a crankshaft or anything like that. It's all still running good. And now you guys wonder why I want a truck. Especially a diesel. It'll out fucking live everything. But you know, unfortunately, these newer trucks cost a hell of a lot. I did see a nice 2010 Dodge Ram 3500. I think it was a quad cab, long box. It had like 100 and I think it was over 100,000 miles, but they only wanted about 30,000 for it. It's not super crazy bad, but you know, it's still a lot more than what I'm willing to pay for. You can find older Dodge Rams too, like 1999 and under, you know. Which honestly, guys, that's probably what my truck's going to be. It's probably going to be a lot older, but it's still the point. She's going to be a Dodge. It should be a 3500 and should be a diesel. So I honestly would like a brand new one because they would last me a long time. And I mean, that truck, I could run that truck probably the rest of my life. I would never have to get another truck again because it would just outlast everything else. So, but the only thing I don't like about those new trucks is that they got that damn environment bullshit on them. And I would have to find somebody to remove it. And you guys are thinking I'm probably nuts, but then you guys are like, well, you want to keep getting tickets all the time? Well, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll take a damn ticket because you shouldn't really, well, honestly, you shouldn't even be giving someone a ticket just because they're making black smoke. Just because apparently it hurts the fucking environment. Well, you only fucking live once, so, I mean, yeah, there's going to be the kids after us, you know, but, you know, I'm not going to really worry about it, you know. Sorry if that makes you guys mad, but I don't give a damn about the environment. I'm just here to live my life, and I'm going to have fun doing it, and do what I can, and then that's it. So, crunchy. Ooh. So I'm not going to give a shit about the environment. Yeah, I can smell the diesel fuel. That's definitely a diesel truck. Oh, I love that smell, boys. Fucking right. I love the smell of diesel fuel. Yeah. I don't want to sniff too much out of it. Might get higher than shit. Oh well. By the time it gets over to me, it's kind of faded. Yeah. Definitely smells a lot better than regular unleaded. My mom likes unleaded. I don't know why. Every time I spill gas in the four-wheeler, you know, you can really smell it. Oh, she kind of, I don't know, she likes that kind of smell. I don't know why, because I don't really, it's okay, but don't want to get higher shit on it either. So, but yeah, I can smell that diesel coming into my shop too. Good, yeah, stain all the wood. That's what I want you to do. Stain all my wood so it smells like diesel fuel. So, but yeah, so that's just the only thing I don't like about the newer trucks. And I think the newer tractors have that too, because I don't really see much of black smoke out of them either. So, but I think really all it is just some kind of a filter, Dewey. That's in the exhaust. And that's what stops all the black. And apparently another thing too is that these newer trucks, since they have that thing built into them now, you have to every 100,000 miles or whatever, however many miles, that filter will get clogged, right? It'll get full of crap. So what you gotta do is you gotta let your truck idle, or let it run at, I think like 1200 RPMs or whatever. Then it's gotta get up to, you know, hot temperatures, working temperature or whatever. And it's gotta burn all that shit off. I believe that would be bad for business, because if your truck is hauling a load, even if it's hauling hay bales or anything, you know, like if you got a regular pickup truck, and you're on a tight deadline to get that load to wherever you got to get it going, and your truck says, oh, well, we got to burn all this crap off now, time to pull over, you're not going to want to pull over. You're going to want to keep going, and I think that's just time consuming. It would be better just to dump the shit into the air and let the air take care of it, and I keep hauling my load. So, I just don't give a crap. There comes that Jeep. Got all his fucking lights on too, that damn idiot. It's nighttime, people are fucking sleeping, you cocksucker. Turn your fucking damn lights off. You only need the fucking duals, you don't need the floodlights on. Piece of shit. Fucking hate these people. But, yeah, so... yeah, that's the only bad thing about those newer trucks and tractors and everything. They just got that bullshit put in them. So... I don't know, boys. I don't know. I guess what the hell can you do? So... but I'm definitely going to try to have that thing removed. I'm not having it. There's no point to that. It'll just be freaking time consuming. Even if I got to drive my truck to Canada to get it taken off, it's coming off. Fucking regardless. Fucking pointless. And then sometimes, I guess, too, that the cops will... I think that they'll tell you to put it on. Like, they'll demand you to do it, and if you don't, then you get a ticket. Give me the damn ticket, then. You're not going to tell me what to do with my damn truck. I paid... like, if I actually buy a brand new Dodge Ram 3500, that's $50,000-$60,000, right? You know, that's just without all the nice features, sunroof, clearance lights, you know, crap like that, which I'm probably all going to want, too. You know, I paid money. I paid to get that truck. I'm going to run that truck my way. It ain't going to be your fucking way just because you care about the damn environment so fucking much. And the cops probably don't give a shit either. They ain't gonna give a crap. So, I don't think the cops around my area would pull us over because they ain't gonna care. They don't care too much about anything because they're stupid assholes. So, which is fine because then we can't live life. You know, if cops kept coming into this town all the time, it's coming down this way too. The truck. If the cops always came down here all the time, we wouldn't be able to drive our four-wheelers anywhere. It would be stupid. There's that damn Ford again, that silver Ford. So, but yeah, it's just not gonna happen. That damn thing's coming off. Quit driving around. You can kiss my ass. Stupid cock-sucking worms. So, but yeah. I guess I want to tell you guys that little bit of bullshit. I think it's all bullshit, but I guess what can you do? So, but yeah. And for my big hospital bill too, I think I'll be paying that off for quite some time, boys. Because I just can't really afford much right now anyways. I mean, the summertime would be a little better, but, you know, I kind of got my own things to do. And this is just really slowing me down a lot. Now you guys are going to say, well, your health should be more important than anything else. Yeah, it is. But I'm getting tired of it. Ever since I was 14 years old. Ever since that truck wreck. I've been in and out of the hospitals probably every couple of years. You know, I got in that truck wreck. I think I was 14, I think, at the time. And then, I was in the hospital for about a month when I got into the truck wreck, I was in the hospital for a month and a half. That was for the lovely burns that I got. So, and then I think it was a few years later, I popped my knee out. So I was down for only about 2 or 3 months. So, and then after that, it was probably pretty well good to go. I was, you know, about 4 or 5 years. I went without a problem. And now just recently I've been back in the hospital again. So I don't know. So, but you know, the thing is too that it's going to take me quite some time to pay off these hospital bills and stuff. So, I don't know. So, it's just getting to be a lot of, you know, bullshit for me. You know, so kind of sucks to see everyone else, you know, they go, you know, many years without going to the hospital and crap, you know, and they do stuff fine. This truck's coming down this fucking road. Damn knobs. Now it's a goddamn white Ford. That looked like the ex-mayor's truck. looks like his rig. What are they doing? What are they blocking the fucking only fucking road? Scumbags. I don't know what's wrong with my pole light either, but it seems like it's been staying on a little longer. I don't know, maybe that pole, the light bulb's working a little better now. I don't know, but I don't know. I guess I don't notice it much anymore. I don't know what the hell's going on, but fucking idiots, you know. Yeah, another thing too is if I get my truck, which is going to be a Dodge Ram. It's either going to be a Dodge. If I can't get a Dodge, then it's going to probably be a Chevy. Can't get a Chevy, then it's going to have to be a damn GMC. I'm only sticking with the brands I like. But if it's going to be a Dodge, I'm going to put a snowplow on that bitch too. Have kind of like a backup plow too, right? Well, I know the truck would be a little overkill for my yard, but you know, it's just mostly a backup and to use for the farm too if I ever had to plow that section. I mean, it'll be, you know, many years before I probably get a truck and a plow. So let's not worry about that, but I mean, you know, I probably will later on in life when I get other things figured out. So hopefully we'll get something done and we'll be able to somewhat move on with our lives. But yeah, so, and I guess Savage No More said too that I could run my welder on 15 amps. He just said that you couldn't do any major welding with it. I won't be doing any major welding, that's for damn sure. It's just going to be to weld that little bit there on the plow. So it probably won't even be running for a couple of minutes, but like I said, boys, I don't know how I want to do this power thing. I mean, either way it would work, but one's more time consuming and the other one's more expensive. So you pretty much will just have to choose. So I just don't know if I want to deal with the wiring crap, right? So I gotta start grinding some snow away too. Since I keep walking right here, I keep bringing the snow in, and when I bring the door down, it won't lock. So I'm gonna have to grind some of that away too. But hopefully we can get the snowplow fixed, and be done with it. And I think since Savage No More said I could run on a 15 amp, I most likely could run it off this extension cord if I unplugged absolutely everything. I don't want to, so I'm probably just going to go weld it up in the garage. Up at, you know, where the car and stuff sits. Hopefully it won't blow the car up, but that car is not leaking oil anywhere, so it should be okay. But or a little bit of welding I gotta do, it ain't gonna hurt it. So yeah. But I'll be glad when spring comes. I just want it to come. I'm just so sick and tired of winter. I know that when Savage No More got that little bit of snow there and that snowstorm or ice storm or whatever he got, he said he was already sick of it. Honestly, I think that's the first time he's had snow for the season. I don't know if he's had snow before, like earlier on in that season. I don't remember, but I don't think he did. But do you think that's bad, man? Time to move here. I'll really put you to the damn test over here. I think Minnesota, can't remember if it was Minnesota, but I think Minnesota is known for the worst winters in the history of history. So, I mean, we've had quite a few bad storms over the years. Just, you know, some so bad that it was just beyond really what a regular Walkman snowblower could do. But so, you know, we managed that year. So, but yeah, guys, if I do have to wait a couple more years for a snowblower, I'm just gonna get myself a bigger tractor. Just keep the X724 for a mower, and I'm still going to hook the hydraulics up to it for, well, maybe not then, I don't know. I kind of would like to be able to switch between the two trailers, right? You know, the two tractors. The 2720, that's probably what I'm going to get. Or something around that horsepower range, whatever they have in 2 years. I'm sorry about that. I can't talk when I got that shit in my mouth. If I have to, what I like to be able to do is swap between the two tractors. Now the say like the 2720. You know, well, the 2720 it's got more gallons per minute, and it's got more hydraulic oil in it too. So it would definitely push that trailer, that little dump cart, for sure. The X724 should be able to do it, but it would just probably be a little bit slower hydraulics. Not too bad though. But I don't know. We'll see when we get to that point. But I'm not gonna really worry about it right now. Let's just get the plow bullshit done. Get the fucking get the tractor later on. I don't know what the hell's standing over here. If that's a cat or what, but looks like a kitty cat. Sorry if you guys can't see me. I'm just walking up to my house here. I'm standing over here in the corner, and I don't know what the hell it is. Looks like a pussy cat. That's a pretty big pussy cat. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me for a minute. I didn't know if that was a pussy cat or... That's a pussy cat. The face is so orange. I wish that pole light was brighter too, more cleaner. It's such a yellowish looking color. Oh well, fuck it. This lights up my yard good enough so I can see. So, I don't know what that diesel truck's doing, but it's just sitting there idling in that garage, or in that person's driveway. Whatever. But yeah, so, I do apologize for another long video. I don't know how much time's left on this camera either. I got some other videos on here, so I'm going to just call it quits for now. But let me know what you guys think of that environment bullshit for trucks. I don't think it's necessary, but maybe in the city it'd be okay, but not, you know, if we're out here in the country, no one really gives a damn. So in our trucks, they're more in the country, so no one really cares. It just goes right up to the damn atmosphere anyway. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that, and leave your opinions, I guess, down below, or wherever the fuck they moved that thing to. So you guys think I'm going to take off for today. The snowplow vid will be up tomorrow, but you guys will see that way before this video. And I got some kitten videos to edit. Some new kittens I got, and that popped out of Minnie's rear end. So guess we'll upload those, edit those, and upload them, be done with it. But yeah, it's nice to have another light in here. I can see pretty good. And I haven't even taken the ladder back to the house. It usually sits up in the house, but it's still sitting back here. It'll probably sit back here till spring. It's not in the way anyway, so. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to take off for today. I've taken enough of you guys' time. And I'm sure you guys are getting sick and tired of these super long videos. I do apologize, but that's just kind of what I like to do, so yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day. Thanks for watching.